sun's bright and cheerful and slowly. No woodpeckers this morning. Slept until 6:30. It's probably 8:30 now. Chatted with the family. Enjoyed my breakfast and coffee. You enjoy the view while I catch my breath. There has been an awful lot of climbing up to go down this mountain. I don't understand the physics of it, but I think I've climbed more than I've descended so far. Yeah, I can't explain. But I see a ladder. It's a start. Maybe we'll go down now. I thought this was going to be the easy part of the day. I'm not sure if that's where we're staying tonight. Or if that's something else. It's all a mystery. Oh, we gotta go down. Well, it's a long break at Barnes Camp. There was an awful lot of climbing to get down that mountain. And then when I looked at their map here, I figured out why. The trail just didn't go over the top of the mountain. It went all the way around the side of it. Here, I think this might have been where we went. And so instead of just coming over the top, it went all the way around and then all the way across. I couldn't understand why I was climbing so much. We're supposed to be going down. But yeah, somebody thought we wanted the viewpoint over there, I guess. I don't. They build their trails different here than we do in Maine. Maine, we go straight to the top, then straight down the other side. And if you don't like it, well, the next mountain is the same way. Look, people. Here, we'll turn this off. Oh look, waterfowl.
Oh, we have that.
All right. There's gonna be people, but I don't think it's right to take pictures of people, so there may be some sudden starting and stopping here. After making you hike all the way over here to their camp, they treat you with this fabulous walk. As long as they don't get me lost. There's a white place. Well, it's beautiful. Now I have to go climb a mountain. Stopped to make a bag of water. I looked at far out and I realized that The notes that I have for this trail are so old, they're from before the reroute. So it was farther than I was expecting. It's still farther than I'm expecting. But we will keep climbing up until we get there. But I definitely said I'm going to need some more water because I'm sweating. Past a few day hikers coming down. They don't want nothing to do with me. I can't believe it. I don't look pretty, I don't smell pretty. Yeah, I hope they've got a room for me at the inn when we get there. We need a private room. Multiple showers. Can't be waiting my turn in the hallway. I don't know. But the bag of water is done. So, time to pack it up and keep going. See if we get some views before we get there. I think there's supposed to be views there. So, we'll see. I'm sure we're almost there, but I wanted to stop and share the majestic view with you. And catch my breath. We're close. Can't be much more than a quarter mile at this point. And I'm trying to be pessimistic. But yeah, soon. I would show you the climb, but really, the camera would be soaking wet with sweat. You wouldn't see anything. Excelsior. Before I forget, welcome to Taft Lodge. It's got views out front, it's got views out the rear, if I can use that expression. Yeah, they say it's 1.7 miles from the road, but I hiked for quite a while and then far out said it was 1.5 miles, so I don't know, he's lying to me, but there's a lot of up, there's a lot of sweaty, but that's for carrying the bodies out. But yeah, I don't know. So far it's all ice. Let's see. Yeah, that looks dramatic. Seeing if my camera still works. I don't really like that crappy battery. It seems happier now. Oh. I didn't go on this trip for me. I went on this trip to take pictures for you. If there's no camera, I'm going home. You wouldn't even know. I could tell you I went. Yeah, definitely starting to lose my mind out here. It's a beautiful thing. I think that's our rain there. We'll be moving indoors. Wow. You can hear it coming. I'm getting ready to run for the door. We're on day 10, maybe. Starts off a little wet and gray. I don't think it rained that much. A little wind, a little rain. A little sleep. I'm gonna wait for this to lift. There's no point in going up there right now. It's wet, dark. But I thought I'd say good morning. I got some time on my hands here. I don't know how long it's going to take this to lift. It's making progress. We were in the cloud when we started this morning, but it's slightly above our heads now. Maybe right there. Yeah, we're still kind of in the cloud. But there was a breeze at one point, and it's going to burn off, blow away. It's going to be a sunny day. For now, we'll hang out, drink some coffee, see about packing up. There's no point in rushing, because I don't want to leave. So I don't want to get everything ready. That's hard. Usually when you get up, it's like, go, time to go. Well, I'm going to turn this off. There's no point in me showing you clouds. You've seen it. They're not going to change for a while. But, well, we're making some progress on the sky. It's above us, at least. Surprisingly dry in this lodge. I put my hat on expecting it to be wet, and it's dry. Well, mostly dry. Driest it's been in a while. Oh. You may recognize this spot from my first attempt at doing a live shot. My phone isn't very good. This probably looks a lot better. But yeah, I'm hanging out waiting for the sky to lift. I don't want to walk up into that cloud. I'll get soaking wet. But I think it's going up. I should check the forecast again and be sure. Well, it's getting a little bit better, but I can't stay here all day and wait for it. So we'll have to hope it clears a little bit. Or maybe if it's just this side of the ridge, and maybe once we get up there, it'll be a beautiful sunny day. We're thinking positive here, damn it. No, it's going to be great up there. I'm not going to get soaking wet. Totally not. Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to get wet in this wind. It won't be fun. I'll have to put on my wind jacket, and that's never fun. I hated to break stride, but I had to break out the camera to show you. It's pretty. So far, these rocks don't seem slippery when wet. I don't know these Vermont rocks. I know Maine rocks. I know New Hampshire rocks. I would trust them in the rain on a busy trail like this. People wear the moss off. But here, these are different rocks. And some of them are slippery no matter what. Some of them are slippery when they're dry. We don't have that rock where I come from. These boots will stick to anything that's dry. Practically vertical. And here I've found rocks that, nope, it'll just go for a ride. Not too many of them, thankfully, but it's just a surprise. Whew. Yeah. I guess I'll climb slower and let that cloud go. We're getting closer. Well, I thought I'd show you some of the climb. Despite all the wheezing, but hopefully there'll be view up top. Yeah, I'm glad we got most of that climb out of the way yesterday. This would be really tough. To go up and over in the same day, no. I know other people do other things. I'm just looking at it from my perspective, and no. That's the way to do this. Stop, eat a lot of food. Well, they say we're halfway, for whatever that's worth. I never believe anything the signs tell me, really. Other than if they say shelter and I can see the shelter, then that's pretty believable. I hate to get my hopes up from a sign and then find out I lied. Those Baxter miles. Some of those Baxter miles are several miles, I think. All right. I thought about showing you this before I climbed up it when I wasn't huffing and puffing, but then I said, well, I don't want that to be the last video. Me saying I think I can climb up there. This way. You could say, yeah, I lived through that. Now, let's see what's next. I'm pretty sure that's not the hard part. I think that's still up ahead. Crazy. This is a big mountain all at once. I'm used to big mountains, you gotta work a lot longer to get up to. This one's just a few miles from the road, but it's big. We've been climbing things I shouldn't be climbing. They should put in an elevator or something. Whew. I think I took the wrong way on that one. Shorter but harder. Yeah, I'm looking up here now and I'm seeing maybe the other way would have been better. Whew. The clouds are giving me vertigo here. I gotta be careful. They're moving. Somewhere up there is the top of the chin. We just keep climbing up these rocks and then eventually we'll be there. I've seen the people arrive up there, very tired, angry looking, and I can see why now. This is great. This is how I like to start the day, because we're pretty much going downhill the rest of the day. Yeah, there's those clouds again. I gotta keep my poles on the ground. They'll pull me over. But yeah, nice view from up here. If the clouds lift, it'll keep even getting better. We just gotta try not to fall off the far side of the mountain, and things are looking pretty darn good. Yeah, this is what I needed. A somewhat flat spot to catch my breath. I've been using my arms a lot to climb. Not my poles, my arms. It's mountain climbing. It's not backpacking. Now we've done it. We've climbed up into the cloud. I don't know if there's worse ahead of us or not, but oh man, I've seen things. I had to put away my hiking poles. Well, I didn't put them away, but I collapsed them and carried them in one hand. But that's pretty extreme. I had to use my knees. I was complaining about using my arms before, and then I found myself on my knees. That's not a backpacking trip. That's a mountain. I don't know about these Vermonters, or Vermonters, as I like to. Well, we were in the cloud when we came over the top, so I didn't break the camera out. There was nothing to see. And then there was a bunch of people. I'm guessing the tram is running, or the toll road, or something. Because they all showed up at once. Now we're going to gingerly float down this ridge all day. Well, not all day, for the next couple of hours. I've been on this piece of trail before, just a little bit here. I recognize some of the rocks. It's funny how that is, but I walk a trail one time, some things stick. Yeah, you meet all sorts of people up here. It's a very strange place. Normally you'd think, well, I'm in the middle of the wilderness on top of a mountain. But they get a ride up here one way or another. I'm guessing the tram must be running. There's just too many people all at once. Hope the sun comes out so you can see the view before we go down. Go back into the trees. Oh, the sun is out over there. Look at that. Whew. That's the cloud we were in. That's why I didn't take the camera out. But yeah, it's a beautiful day down there. So many people. Oh, now it's clear up there. Wow. I'm not going back up, but yeah, that chin is just mocking us back there. Yeah, it's probably just as well. If we'd been able to see it, we would have been scared. That's a pretty scary climb. I wonder if that's the stone house where the caretaker up here stays. It's a beautiful looking stone house, whatever it is. I wouldn't mind having a stone house on top of this mountain. Put out a water barrel. I guess I'd need somebody to airlift in food. But drones. Tourist area is like a half mile off the trail, so don't think we'll head over there for tacos. You know me, I won't go a quarter mile for a view. looking for the white blazes on the side of that cliff. After the last one, I figured they'll make us go straight up. Hopefully we go around the corner. Hell, hopefully we don't even go all the way to the top, but that would be too much to ask. It's a ridge trail. You have to go to the top of everything. Well, one last look at the ridge. I think we are about to start going down. I'm gonna miss this breeze. This has been lovely. But I think we have some very steep downs to deal with now, so we'll see. People complain about these scary ladders. I'm just thinking how nice it'll be to have ladders, because boy, that other side could have used a ladder or two. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what people think is scary. People said that other thing was scary, and they're right. Scary. I was telling myself that it's a shame that you're not smarter, because if I was smarter I would have been scared, but I could tell it was scary, I just wasn't scared. But I was thinking maybe I should be, like self-preservation. You know, you start to worry. Like when you start talking to yourself. Wait, no. I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, it was scary. I didn't cry or anything, but I did recognize the only choice was to keep going or to turn around and go back. At this point, there's no turning around. I may not finish this trail, but we're not going back. Here we are. Wow. The Wampahoofas. I have heard of this trail. Well, we're not Wampahoofasing. We're down here somewhere. I'll show you the ladders, but probably not while I'm climbing. There's the first ladder. There's no point in me running the camera on the way down, because all you're going to see are the stairs in front of me and sweat dripping off my hat. But I thought I'd show you before I started. Look at that magnificent view. It's quite lovely. Alright. So we survived, but it was really close. I got a sliver at the start of the second ladder on the palm of my hand. It's a little tiny one. I can't see without my glasses something that small. Somehow, prayer, meditation, focused, calm energy, I was able to get it out. I was afraid I was going to be feeling that the rest of the hike. So yeah, we survived that. I don't know what's next. But yeah, so far, I like ladders. They're much nicer than not ladders. We'll see what the next ladder says. Maybe there's one with like a Tarzan swing or something. You gotta do a backflip onto a rail and then grab the cheese or something. I don't know. hear a lot of stories. I don't know which ones to believe. I know I don't believe mine. They're certainly incredible. If you can see down there. Goes down a little ways. I think it's gonna be okay. Somewhere out there is a highway. And highway is going to take us to a shower. That's my motivation. I'm going forward. Well, we must be getting somewhere. I found this. It's always a good sign when you find one of these. Especially if you can fit through it. It's gonna be close. Thankfully, I'm short. But now we're going up. I'm not sure that's appropriate. I mean, I'm sure it's not appropriate, is what I'm saying. Oh, wow. Yeah. That going downhill all day has been really hard on the legs. That's why I work on the knees. I work on the rest of the body to keep the knees from falling apart. I keep hoping we'll find this shelter so we can stop for lunch. Even I'm not ready to stop for the day, but I could use some lunch. I'm eating trail food, but that's not the same. I want my cheese and sausage. Alright. There's probably some way through here. Oh yeah. Not sure if I've got enough battery for this or not. Taylor Lodge, it says. Water's down there a ways, but it's worth the walk. Go past the beaver pond. It's a really nice pipe spring. I was thinking about sleeping outside tonight, but all this stuff tells me that there may be bears here. So I'm thinking I might sleep inside. We'll see. I haven't said anything else yet. But thought I'd say hey, in case I forget to say anything else later. That we're here. We're happy. I had my soup. My laundry's drying really nicely in this breeze. And I looked, and tomorrow we don't have to go very far at all. So I gotta go over that mountain there. I'm pretty sure that's where we're headed for breakfast, but we'll go up there and have lunch and go down the other side, climb another one and have dinner. Pretty short day. Maybe. I don't know. So maybe we'll see you later. Maybe we won't. I believe this was day 10. And what I believe is really all that matters anymore. The rest of it doesn't count. Oh. Yeah, it's dark in there. Maybe we'll go in there later.